was in the rearview mirror. Ahead of me lay 700 miles of highway and a new life I never asked for. I was officially a stranger, headed for a strange land. Moving to Alpharetta, Georgia was like landing on another planet. I went from being around everybody to being one of 5 black kids in a school of 1,000. And make no mistake, I don't hate white people. My mom is married to a good white man, but my trust, that takes time. Nobody ever called me the N-word. They didn't have to. The "you're not from around here" was in the air. It was in the backhanded compliments about how well-spoken I was. It was in the way kids would try to talk gangster to me, like they learned about black people from a movie. It was 1,000 little cuts you just had to get used to. But then the final bell would ring. The world would finally start to make sense again. On the field, none of that mattered. It was the only place I wasn't an outsider. The only place the rules were clear. And for the first time, I had weapons. Kyle Williams was my safety blanket. He's a quiet kid, but he had that dog in him, in his hands. Ridiculous. Like having a rookie Justin Jefferson out there. You just had to put it in his zip code. Then there was Toffer. Don't let the size fool you. It was a bowling ball with cleats. A straight-up Morris Jones-Drew clone who could embarrass you with power or style. And the man who put it all together was Coach Rodrick. He saw enough in me to start me on varsity as a freshman. He rewarded that faith by winning a state championship. I loved that man. He wasn't gonna cuddle you, but he never put his boot on your neck, starter or bench warmer. It didn't matter. You gave your all. He was fair, and he just wanted the best for us.
Lazy, that's a lazy throw, Bill. You're better than that. Everybody on the line.
He'd chew you out in a heartbeat, run you till you couldn't feel your legs. But it was never personal. It was about the standard.
Oh, you cannot be serious. What were you thinking out there? You're benched.
And that standard applied to everyone. Didn't matter if you were a star player or the water boy. The team came first, always.
Watch the safety. See how he takes that one false step to the sideline? He's baiting you. He knows you trust your arm. He's playing you, not the receiver.
He wasn't just coaching. He was teaching. He wasn't trying to break you down. He was trying to build you up. So for the first time since my dad was on the sideline, I felt like a coach truly believed in me. Not just in my arm or my legs, but in my head.
I see a lot of long faces. You feel sorry for yourselves? Good. Get it out of your system. You've got 2 quarters to remember who you are, to trust the man next to you. The playbook is the playbook. Heart is what wins games like this. Now get out there and play like the men I know you are. The doctors are putting me on the bench for good, son.
The previous administration was soft. We're going back to basics. Run first, smash mouth, real football. Meet your new WR1.
Coach Palmer didn't just change things. He didn't come to build. He buried everything Coach Rodrick made. He stripped the offense down to nothing. My job, hand the ball off. Kyle's job, block. Anytime I took a shot, I was a traitor to his system. It wasn't a new philosophy. It was a message. My identity didn't matter. It's one thing to lose a coach. It's another to have his replacement treat everything you accomplished like it was a mistake he was hired to fix. I started getting left out of leadership meetings. No one said why. It's a hell of a thing to go from being the leader to being a ghost he was trying to exercise. The family we had under Rodrick, it died overnight. The fairness evaporated. You want proof? Kyle gets benched for 5 minutes of tardiness. The coach's son, Riley, waltzes in whenever he wants. 2 sets of rules. One for his guys and one for Rodrick's guys. Anybody left over from Rodrick's staff, gone. It's like he couldn't stand the thought of Rodrick's fingerprints being on anything. He didn't just want to move on from the past. He was obsessed with burying it. And he was trying to bury us right along with it.
Good route, Riley. Let's run it again.
Man, Donald's way to street ball for a real SEC program. They want a field general.
He can be trying to do too much at times.
And Topher, he started to change. Coach's system was built for a back like him-wide lanes, heavy touches, all eyes on the run game. His numbers blew up overnight. And with every yard, the Topher I knew faded. Swag turned into smug. Confidence curdled into ego. He stopped cracking jokes and started slipping little jabs. Low-key shots at other black players trying to find their way. He started echoing the same coded lines white teammates used behind closed doors. You'd hear it in the locker room. Donald plays street ball. Kyle ain't explosive enough. And Topher would just nod, like he forgot what it felt like to be doubted because of his skin. We barely saw him after that. Me and Kyle was still in the film room, still grinding, still trying. Topher, He was out laughing it up with Riley Palmer, sitting next to Coach like he was part of the damn staff. By mid-season, he wasn't just their favorite player. He was one of them.
Bell, that's what happens when you rely on improvisers instead of quarterbacks. You think this is Chicago? You think you can just run around playing street ball and win? One read. You had one goddamn read. You trying to be like your daddy, Miles? How did that work out for him? Where is he now? I can't hear you, Bell. Can I buy a vowel? A rap lyric? I'm waiting. Nothing.
Topher later told me that I have to take it on the chin. We lost the playoff game. Coach was emotional. He said, and I quote, "You made a costly turnover and the coach called you out for it, like any other coach would. I get coaches getting angry and chewing you out. Coach Rodrick chewed my ass out on numerous occasions, but never like that. What Coach J did, that was something different."
Lysias.